They cut my name from the mouth of dawn, left it hanging in frost and salt. The shore went quiet when I turned away, like it knew this was my fault. Lanterns died in the teeth of the wind. Every path behind me burned. I didn't run, I didn't beg, I simply never returned. You speak in echoes I never chose, hands full of questions I don't know. Every word you throw like a rope feels like another way to choke. I've paid in skin, I've paid in sleep, I've bent my bones to fit your truth, but I won't drown just to prove I'm still something you can use. Leave me alone, I've buried the key. This silence answers better than me. I am not yours, I never was. I'm ash and wind, I'm broken God. Leave me alone, don't follow my name. Don't light candles to pull me back. If you hear thunder when I'm gone, that's just the sound of the door I slam. I spoke to fire, it didn't lie. It said you burn because you stay. So I fed it all the vows I made and watched them twist into grey. Even love can sharpen teeth, even mercy learns to hunt. I won't be gentle just to keep the peace that left me blunt. Let the sea forget my face, let the cliffs unlearn my weight. I chose the dark that tells the truth over light that negotiates. If I look cruel, let it be so. Survival isn't always clean. Some souls are saved by closing ranks and cutting through the in-between. Leave me alone, this is my ground. No hymns, no hands, no rescue sound. I didn't vanish, I withdrew. I lived by ending what we knew. Leave me alone and let it stand. No peace is free, but this is mine. If I'm a storm you can't outrun, you should have listened the first time. I was standing where the black cliffs lean, salt in the air, sky torn open wide. The wind spoke all names I'd never been. Then you walked through the storm like a turning tide. No thunder warned me, no fire fell, but something shifted under my skin, as if the sea rang a buried bell and called called a heart I didn't know was mine. Your eyes held nights I had crossed before, cold stars stitched into quiet pain. I felt the pull of an unseen shore, dragging my soul through wind and rain. I'd sworn my blood to iron and stone, to silent gods and sleepless ground, but the oath I broke wasn't my own. The moment your shadow crossed my side, when I first saw you, the world went still like waves held back by a higher will. My heart knew truth, my mind denied. A fire awoke where fear once lived. When I first saw you, I couldn't turn. I felt the wound before the burn. Fate carved your name into my chest, enough to hear, to never rest. I faced the sea with my hands in chains. I bled my prayers into frozen ground, but nothing struck like that quiet flame when your breath became my only sound. You didn't promise, you didn't plead, you just stood there calm and real. And every scar I tried to keep open softly and chose to feel. If the old gods rise from broken shrines, if the sky falls down in shattered light, I'll walk through smoke, through ash, through time, to stand with you against the night. Let the storm remember what we are, let the sea bear witness to some bonds are written in the dark. And I was already written to you. But to be blessed, I found you where the gray cliffs breathe, where the sea keeps time with broken stone. The wind was carving old beliefs into a heart I called my own. No thunder spoke, no omen cried, just a quiet pool I couldn't fight. Like the tide that turns without a sign and knows the shore by instinct alone. I've walked with shadows sworn to steal, learned how not to let myself feel. I built my calm from things unreal and named it strength and called it heal. But when your voice cut through the rain, every wall forgot its name. And all the gods I tried to blame stood silent, watching me change. I just love you like fire loves air, like waves return though the coast is bare. No vow, no crown, no grand design, just a truth that crossed the longest line. just love you, no need to prove, no sacred lie, no clever move. If the world should fall apart tonight, I'd still say it in the dying light. I don't love you for the calm you bring or the way you soften the dark. I love the way you stand and sing when the night has left its mark. You saw the fractures under my skin, didn't flinch, didn't turn away. You didn't ask who I had been, you chose the man I am today. So let the storm take what it can, let the sea test every seam. I'll hold the line with open hands between the waking and the dream. If I'm remembered for one true sound, one word carved from all I knew, let it echo unarmed, unbound, not a promise, just you. I just love you like fire loves air, like waves return though the coast is bare. No vow, no crown, no grand design, just the truth that crossed the longest line. I just love you, stripped and true, before the gods, before the blue, when the last wind fades from view. I just love you. I came down early to the breathing shore before the gulls learned my name. The tide was stitching the night back whole with a silver patient flame. I set my bones on the cold wet sand, let the wind unfasten me. No witnesses, no final stand, just the long work of being free. There are cuts that never bled in sight, wars that ended without a win. I carried them through iron nights like a map pressed into my skin. The old gods watched and said nothing, stone-faced, hungry and still. So I stopped waiting to be forgiven, I learned how to stand on my will. I'm healing myself in the open air with salt and fire and honest prayer. I break what bound me, I keep what's true. I don't need saving, I'm walking through. I'm healing myself, slow and real. Every scar a seam I seal. If them to a kinder flame. Watch their smoke climb the wall and leave without my name. Pain spoke once, then lost its voice when I stopped calling it home. There's power in the quiet choice to carry on alone. I am not whole, but I am here, breathing deep, unafraid. The storm still comes, but I don't kneel. I've learned the shape of shade. When dawn arrives with its gentle weight, I meet it as I am, not mended by luck or borrowed fate, but forged by my own hands. I'm healing myself in the open air with salt and fire and honest prayer. I break what bound me, I keep what's true. I don't need saving, I'm walking through. I'm healing myself, steady and strong, not finished yet, but I've come this far. If light returns where the dark once scarred, it's because I stayed. You met me where the stone was thin, where cliffs pretend they never fall. The sea was calm, the light was kind. I trusted both, and that was all. Your voice was warm as harbor fire, hands knew where to rest. I laid my armor on the shore and called the silence blessed. You learned the weight of every fear. You mapped the cracks I tried to hide. You didn't strike, you stayed too near and leaned until the ground gave way inside. The wind changed tone, the stars withdrew. The tide forgot my name. I kept believing we were true as something in me came undone. You broke me slow as a winter rain. No blade, no storm, just quiet strain. I didn't shatter, on the high ridges, one by one, until my hand shook. The night kept swallowing the smoke like it refused to look. The sea carried my breath away, returned it broken and thin. I've been speaking in every way except the one you're listening in. You hear thunder, you call it fate. You feel warmth, you call it chance. But you never turn your head when my whole life leans your way. I learned your silence by heart, every pause, every delay. You stand inches from the truth and somehow still look away. Can't you see how much I love you? Not in words, but in what I endure. In the nights I choose to stay standing when leaving would be easier. Can't you see it in my distance, how I never disappear? I'm not loud, I'm not dramatic, I'm just still here. I don't love you like a song loves sound, or fire loves to rise and burn. I love you like a scar loves skin, always there, never concerned. I've made peace with being unseen, with carrying this alone. But even stones crack eventually when the weight is never known. I won't raise my voice again, I won't carve this deeper still. If you pass me like the wind does, I will learn the shape of still. But before you turn away, before this silence proves too strong, just look at me once and tell me what you thought I was holding on for. Can't you see how much I love you? In the way I don't demand, in the way I bleed quietly, so you never see my hands. Can't you see it in the waiting, in the ground beneath my feet? I don't need you to save me, I just need you to see. That morning, sky split low like a guilty eye. The sea was quiet, not forgiving, just old enough to let things die. It carried nothing sharp or bright, no story dressed to sound like truth, only the weight of a word I ruined and the nerve to stand in front of you. my reasons like loaded dice, rolled them whenever I felt small. I mistook distance for mercy once and called retreat a higher call. I see it now, the clever crime, how silence learned to imitate grace, how every pause I justified left another mark I couldn't erase. Forgive me, I'm sorry, I won't pretend. I won't send out where I bent. I broke the line, I chose my fear and let it cost what mattered here. Forgive me, I'm sorry, this is bare. No God to blame, no cross to share. I stand inside what I've undone, not asking mercy, just the sun. Burn the language that kept me safe, every excuse I learned to wear. Watch them twist in a cleaner flame until nothing false was there. Pain doesn't need a witness now, it knows my footstep, knows my breath. I stopped arguing with the past and started answering the wreck. I don't offer vows I can't afford, or futures carved from borrowed stone. I offer truth that stays awake when apologies go home. If you leave, I'll hold the gate. If you stay, I won't forget. Some debts aren't paid by being loved, but by becoming different. Forgive me, I'm sorry, this is the cost. Standing found where I once was lost. No armor left, no part to play, just what I did and what I'll change. Forgive me, I'm sorry if you can, not as a wound but as a man. I won't ask time to make it right, I'll live it right in open past banners torn by rain, past drums that beat for borrowed wars. The cliffs were older than the names we carved to prove what we're fighting for. The wind said drop what isn't yours, so I did and felt the weight lift slow. Some battles and the moment you learn which ones you were never meant to hold. I've paid in nights that wouldn't sleep, in fists clenched tight around my breath. I've sworn to gods I'd never keep their end of peace, just terms of debt. Every promise came with chains, every crown demanded blood. I don't want glory fed by pain, I want a quiet, honest good. I just want peace, and I want to live free, with my feet on earth and my soul at sea. No flags in my hands, no knives in my speech, just room to breathe, just space to be. I just want peace, not a perfect lie, not a throne built tall on someone else's cry. If freedom's small, I'll take that ground and call it mine. I met myself in the breaking light, no armor left, no side to choose. The strongest men I've ever known knew when to stop, knew when to lose. Fire can warm or burn the field, steel can guard or split the bone. I choose the strength that doesn't need an enemy to feel at home. Let the storm pass without my name, let the sea forget my scars. I'll build my days from quieter things, from open hands and open stars. If the old world calls me weak, let it shout into the wind. I've learned the bravest way to stand is to refuse to be pulled in. I just want peace, and I want to live free, not untouched, but finally me. No debts to pay, no score to keep, just nights that end in honest sleep. I just want peace, and I won't apologize for choosing life over battle cries. If this is all I ever claim, it's enough. Forgot how to move, thunder trapped under bone. The cliffs lean in when I try to breathe, like they know I'm alone. I hear every thought like a breaking rope, snapping one by one. I don't sleep anymore, I just drift where the black tides hum. but it limps like it knows it's stayed too long. My brain hurts, I'm hurt to the core. Every wave hits harder than before. I carried love until it broke my hands. Now I don't know how to hold it again. My brain hurts, and the night agrees. I'm ash where there used to be heat. I'm still alive, but I can't pretend I don't know how to love again. The gods went quiet when I asked for less. Just one day without the ache. Fire kept teaching the same old lessons. Some things burn, some things break. I don't hate you, I don't blame the past. I just ran out of skin. There's a difference between being strong and surviving what's within. So I sit with the pain like a weary friend, not healing, not falling apart, learning how to exist in the space where love used to start. If feeling returns, it won't rush, it won't come like a wave. It'll walk in slow like winter light. If it comes at all, I'll wait. My brain hurts, I'm hurt, but I stand with empty arms and shaking hands. I won't lie to the dark or to myself. I can't love now and I won't force it to end. My brain hurts, let the silence be. Let the sea keep what's left of me. If love returns, it'll find me real, not healed, but still here. I stand where the black cliffs bow, rope-burned hands on a frozen rail. The sea keeps staring me right now, to jump or stay and always fail. Your name tastes like iron and salt. I spit it out, it's still on my tongue. I swore I'd learned how to let go, but my feet refuse to run. You pull me close, then vanish before the dawn. I hate the way my anger knows exactly where your shadow's drawn. Everyone still wears your shape, every calm feels counterfeit. I try to tear myself away, the harder I pull, the deeper it fits. I hate you, but I can't leave you. Chained under the moon, I burn to ash. Every time I stay still, I circle back to you. I hate you, but I'm bound somehow by a vow I never made. I drag my heart across this ground and curse the love I can't escape. teach me how to run. But hate just sharpens every tie, and love still claims what's done is done. The gods don't answer when I ask which part of me is wrong. They watch me choose the heavier path and call endurance strong. I don't forgive, I don't forget, I don't pretend this doesn't bleed. I just stay here with the truth like it's the only air I breathe. If leaving means erasing me, then staying is the war I choose. I'd rather know this endless ache than wake without the ghost of you. I hate you, but I can't leave you. Hear it crack in every word I've tried to drown. What pulls me back, still I answer when I'm called. I hate you, and I hate myself for the chain I won't unbind. If this is love, then love is cruel, a blade that never leaves the spine.
Tide was counting everything I never said or couldn't stop. Your window held a borrowed glow like fire, remembering my name. I stood between the now and then and felt the pull I couldn't tame. Times in stories I tell to survive, but truth keeps circling a bone where all the endings stay alive. The wind keeps asking what I want, the sea keeps calling me a liar. I don't need peace, I don't need proof, I just need one last hour. I wanna see you back to the shore. I just need to know you're real before I close this door for good. Some loves don't fade, they crystallize sharp and clear, too strong to keep. They live like stars behind the clouds. Not gone, just out of reach. Follow me, let the road take what it must. I wear wear this moment like a scar that doesn't hurt, but still I trust. If the gods ask why I stayed, I'll say the truth and nothing more. Some souls don't need a lifetime, just one last look to close the war. See you one last time before the wind erases signs. I'll take your silence, you take mine, and leave the rest to braver hearts. I wanna see you one last time, then let me go and I'll be fine. If love survives in any form, it lives right here, this final time. But the air bends wrong, like words fall short of your ears. The cliffs repeat me back in fragments, sharper than all these years. I've stood still long enough to rush to watching you orbit the truth. You circle close, you never touch, like distance is something you choose. Your heart's a door without a handle, warm light bleeding through the frame. I can see the fire, feel the heat, but you won't call it by its name. You swear it's timing, you swear it's fate, like love's a storm you can't control. But storms don't pause at the edge of touch, then calmly walk away whole. Why can't you just love me, not loudly, not forever, not loud? Just choose me the way the ground chooses rain when the sky breaks down. Why can't you just love me, or tell me what stops your hand? I'm tired of reading silence like it's something I should understand. I don't need saving, I don't need vows, I don't need you to bleed. I just need to know if I'm standing here for hope or habit or need. because loving you feels like hauling stone up a hill that moves away. Every step I take toward us, you rename as not today. So answer me clean, without mercy, without soft lies dressed as care. If love's not something you can give, say it now, don't leave me there. I won't curse you, I won't chase, I won't rot where I once stood. But don't keep me alive on almost, when you know damn well I could. Why can't you just love me or let me go with the truth intact? I don't need to win your heart, I just need my own one back. Why can't you just love me or end this kindly clean? Don't turn my devotion into a riddle you never meant to solve for me. Night falls hard on the broken bridge, wolves in my blood won't sleep. The wind keeps names I never said, and debts I still must keep. I light a fire, it turns on me, throw sparks like bitter teeth. Every shadow knows my face better than my peace. I've prayed to stone, I've sworn to steel, I've bound my hands with calm, but something underneath the ribs keeps sounding ancient drums. The sea inside me wants to rise, to drag the shore apart. I feel the gods lean close and ask which voice will take my heart. I can't control my demons, they breathe when I draw breath. They sing me open, pull me under, teach me dances with the edge. I can't control my demons, they know my truest name. I fight them every morning, they come back every night the same. They're not horns and burning eyes, not monsters from a tale. They're hunger, memory, and love that learned how not to fail. They're every road I never took, every vow I bent. They wear my voice chose. The house would creak like it remembered all the voices gone. I learned early how silence feels when it lasts too long. She wore her strength like weathered wool, kept warm but warm right through. Loved too hard, then stood too still when love decided to move. I see her shadow in my hands, in how I wait, how I stay, afraid of asking someone close not to walk away. I don't wanna end up alone like my mom, talking to walls when the night comes on. I don't wanna be brave in an empty room, calling that freedom when it's just a wound. I don't wanna inherit the quiet life where love feels wrong and leaving's right. I don't wanna harden, I don't wanna pretend. I wanna love and not lose it in the end. I feel it rise when hearts pull back, that old familiar chill. Like the sea inside my chest is testing my will. I tell myself I'll be okay, that solitude is clean. But I've seen what forever looks like when no one's listening. So I'll risk the storm